From Java 8 version onwards, what we can say? We can say that interface can contain what? Interface can contain right. Public static final variables, public abstract methods. It also can contain the default methods and also can contain the static methods. Right. And later, we have also started our discussion with the functional interface. Right. So first we are going to look into what are the new features of Java 8. Then we'll enter into Java 17. Okay. These are the two versions that you guys need to know. So first, as part of Java 8, today we are going to look at functional interface lambda expression. Okay. And while working with lambda expression only, we are also going to understand about how to use method reference operator. Okay. Observe it. First of all, interfaces. When we talk about interfaces, how many types of interfaces we have? Three types. Normal interface, marker interface, and functional interface. Okay. Understand clearly. Normal interface contains more than one abstract method. Marker interface is called empty. It does not contain anything. It is an empty interface. Function interface means what? It contains a single abstract method. Right. But a function interface can also contain what? Any number of default methods and static methods. That is what yesterday we have discussed. Now, let us understand the purpose of the functional interface. Okay, look at this. For example, assume that. Okay, we are going to understand how to work with the functional interface. Suppose you have an interface, okay, guys? Assume that you have an interface. Tell me, without creating an implementation class, without writing implementation, can I use the interface? Only interface is created. I want to use it. But for that interface, there is no implementation class created. Without creating the implementation class, we cannot use the interface. Good. Understand here. Functional interface. It contains how many abstract methods in that? Single. If it is a function interface, it contains only single abstract method. One abstract method will be there in an interface. That's why it is called functional interface. Very good. Let us understand. To override that single abstract method, I have to create a class now. Suppose there is a function interface. It has how many abstract methods? One. Now what I want to do, guys? I want to create a class. Because I need to override the abstract method. To override the abstract method, I should create a class to implement that interface or not. That is what we are doing while working with the collections also. While working with the collections, we have some interface called what? Comparator. Okay, comparator. Observe here. Assume that okay, we are going to combinedly discuss about functional interface with lambda expression. So observe here. Suppose I am creating, assume that we have an interface called comparator. Of course, it's a predefined interface, but there is an interface called comparator. public interface. What is the name of the interface? Comparator. Comparator. Tell me, it has how many abstract methods? One abstract method. And what is the name of the abstract method? Compare. I can say T1, T2, otherwise O1, O2. Object 1 and object 2 should be compared. Semicolon. Of course, it contains some default methods and static methods, we leave it. But our requirement is, this is called what type of interface? Functional. Functional interface means it contains one abstract method. Okay, observe clearly. Understand the point clearly.
Sir, is this class going to upload in YouTube or not?
Sorry?
Sir, is this class going to upload on YouTube?
Yes. Will be uploaded. Okay, will be uploaded. See here. There is one, okay, there is one interface. This is one predefined function interface. First, we'll understand about how function interface we can create. This is one predefined interface. Okay. I am also creating, my requirement is I want to create my own functional interface. Let's say, for example, I'm creating public interface, my interface. With one abstract method I'm creating, can be some method. Return type is Boolean. Method name is test, TEST, test method. Tell me, this is also containing how many abstract methods? My interface also contains how many abstract methods? One abstract method. That's why it is also be called as what? Functional interface. Comparator is a predefined functional interface, but my interface is a user-defined functional interface. Okay. My requirement is I want to create a functional interface. Okay. I want to make it as what type of interface? Functional interface. What's the name of my interface, guys? My interface. And I want to make it as what type of interface, guys? Functional interface. I want to make it as a functional interface. In future, for example, if any new abstract method is included, then I should get error. I should get what? Error. Currently, this is what type of interface now? Functional interface. But for example, in future, one more method is added. Let's say return type is void. Method name is accept. Semicolon. Okay. Actually, I want to create functional interface. I have created. But in future, for example, okay, down the line, maybe after a week or maybe after a month or 3-4 months of the code. Okay, I have opened this my interface. I forgot that I made it as a function interface. I opened it and I've added what? One more method called void accept. Now tell me, is it a function interface or not?
No, it's
No,
not functional.
because it contains more than one abstract method. So if an interface contains more than one abstract method, is it called as a function interface or not a function interface? Definitely it is not a function interface. But my requirement is I would like to make this interface as function interface only in my entire project. Means I want to tell the compiler. What I want to tell the compiler? I want to tell the compiler that check my interface is functional interface or not. Right? If it is violating the functional interface, then generate error. How can I tell the compiler that? Check whether this interface contains a single abstract method or not. At any time, if this interface is going to be added with another abstract method more than one, then generate what error? Compile time error. Don't allow the project to execute. Don't allow the project to execute. So to tell like that, there is one annotation that we need to write. That annotation name is called @functional interface. This annotation we should write on top of our interface declaration. Okay. Now see, understand the point clearly. Is it compulsory to write this annotation when I am creating a functional interface? Answer is no. Answer is no. It's not compulsory. Suppose I am not writing this annotation. Let's say, for example, that annotation is not there. In my interface, I have only one abstract method. Then tell me, is it a functional interface or not? Yes. But where is the annotation on top of that? We are not writing any annotation. No problem. See, it is not compulsory to write the annotation. If you write this annotation, then only it is functional. Otherwise, it is not a functional. Don't think like that. Okay, the concept is not like that. Interface should contain how many abstract methods? Only one. If an interface contains only one abstract method, then that can be called as what type of interface? Functional interface. Now you tell me this is what type of interface now? Yes, it is the functional interface. Yes, it is functional interface. But do you have annotation there? No. Even though you are not writing the annotation, but it is called what type of interface only? Functional interface only. Understand the concept here. Then what is the advantage of writing this annotation on top of this method? What is the additional advantage we will get by writing this annotation?
If we add two abstract method, then
In
it will
future,
be error.
if any new abstract method is added to this interface, then what we will get?
Error.
Compile time error. Because on top of my interface, I have included what? Annotation. If that annotation is there, always compiler will check what? Java compiler will check this interface has only one abstract method or not. If any more than one is added at any time, compiler will generate error. Okay. Next question. Suppose consider I have an interface like this. Consider we have an interface called my interface. Okay. It has how many abstract methods right now?
One.
There is only
Only one.
abstract method. I have only one abstract method available right now. Okay, good. Tell me, is it a functional interface or not?
Yes, it
Yes.
is a functional interface.
Is it a functional interface or not right now? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Functional interface. Good. Will compiler generate any error?
No.
Now you tell me, my interface has how many abstract methods now?
Two abstract method.
Two
Abstract method.
abstract methods. Are you able to follow me?
Yes.
Tell me, will compiler generate error or not?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Will the compiler generate again error here? No. Again, compiler also not generating error. In this case, compiler will treat this interface as a normal interface. As a
Yes.
normal interface can contain more than one abstract method. Previously, it is treated as a functional interface. Now it is going to treat it as a normal interface. But I want to tell the compiler what? Always I want to make this interface as a functional interface. I always want to use it in my project like a functional interface only. If by mistake or any new abstract method is created, then immediately generate me one error. Compile time error must be generated. I want to tell the compiler like this. So for that only, we are writing which annotation, guys? We are
Direct
writing
functional
annotation what?
interface.
@functional interface. That is the purpose of this annotation. Are you clear with this now? Next. Understand one more point. Let us consider I have an interface like this. @functional interface. Public interface is a keyword. Okay. Consider, for example, I am writing like this. Okay. Let's say interface. Interface name is any name. For example, interface name is producer. What's the interface name? Producer. I'm creating one interface called producer with one abstract method produce. With another abstract method Boolean equals of object O semicolon. I have written one function interface like this. Okay. Already I'm adding this annotation, right? When this annotation is added at interface level, before the interface, if I add this annotation called @functional interface, immediately what the Java compiler will check? This interface has a single abstract method or more than one. It will check. Tell me currently, this interface has how many abstract methods?
2 abstract
There
methods.
are 2 abstract methods are there. One is called produce and second one is called equals. 2 abstract methods are there. If there is more than one abstract method, then tell me this interface has to, the compiler has to generate what? Compile time.
Compile
error,
time.
because this interface contains more than one abstract method. So it is not a functional interface. So compiler should generate compile time error. But actual fact is compiler will not generate any error for this interface, even though this interface contains 2 abstract methods. Just now what we have discussed, guys. Just now what we have discussed just now. If an interface contains more than one abstract method, immediately compiler will generate an compile time error because of the annotation added. But here what, even though annotation added, but still I am not getting any error. The only reason because, always remember, if any object class method, which class method? Parent class of all classes in Java is what? Object, right? If any object class method, if any method of object class, okay, is added as abstract method in the functional interface, but still that interface is considered as functional interface only. See, this is equals method. Do you know this equals method is there in which class? Object class. Object is a parent class for all classes in Java. Correct? In object class, we have equals method, we have hash code method, we have toString method. Am I right or not? We have some native method is there called clone method. In object class, there are multiple methods are there: wait, notify, Notify all in multi-threading concept. We have discussed about thread-to-thread communication. Yes. So tell me, equals is a which class method? Object class method. Then why compiler is not generating error? If in a functional interface, if you add any method of which class? Object class as a abstract method. But still, this interface is considered as what? Functional interface only. Looking like how many abstract methods are there? Two. Looking like two abstract methods are there. But actually there is only one abstract method, because one method is similar to which class method? Object class method. Look at this. Look at this. I am writing again functional interface. Interface name is consumer. What's the interface name? Consumer. Consumer. Look at this, guys. I have consumer. In consumer, I am writing a method called consume, semicolon. Next, I am also creating a method called return type is int, hash code, semicolon. Return type is a string, toString, semicolon. Look at this now. Now look at this and tell me. Now look at this and tell me. Is it a functional interface or not? Will compiler generate any error? No.
No,
Why?
because they are the
Because
object class methods.
hash code method and a toString method, these two methods syntax is the same as which class methods? Right. If you add any object class method as abstract method in a functional interface, but still it is considered as functional interface only, then tell me how many abstract methods are there? My interface consumer has how many abstract methods, guys?
Only one, sir.
How many abstract methods are there? One. Who is that one? Consume. If I'm implementing this interface, then tell me how many abstract methods have to override? One method I have to override. Which method I have to override? Consume. But I no need to override what? Hash code. I no need to override what? toString. Why not? Because they are inherited from object class also. These are coming from parent class, na? That's why no need of overriding it. So still, it is considered as what interface only? Functional interface only. Am I clear with you all? Yes. So understand the importance of, okay, understand the importance of what annotation? What annotation? @ functional interface. Okay. Look at this. Everybody look at this. Try to understand. I am creating one functional interface like this. I am creating @ functional interface. Understand this. Public interface inter1. Everybody try to understand now. Okay. Everybody getting this point now? Public interface inter1, which has one abstract method. Let's say abstract method name is m1, semicolon. So sure, it is what type of interface only? Functional interface only. Next, I am also creating one more interface. public interface inter2 extends inter1. Void M2 semicolon. Then you guys tell me, is it a inter2 is a functional interface or not?
Yes, it is.
So my question is, this inter2, is it a functional interface or not?
No.
Inter1 is functional interface, I agree. But what about inter2? Is it a functional interface or not a functional interface is my question.
No.
The answer, no.
No.
No. It is not functional interface. Why not? Because this interface extends inter1.
Yes.
So there is one
It is,
abstract method inherited from inter1 to inter2. In inter2, we are declaring one more abstract method. Then tell me totally how many abstract methods are available in inter2? Two abstract methods are available.
Two.
What are the two abstract methods which are available?
M1 and
M1
2.
and M2. That's why it is not a functional interface. I have a question to you. Tell me now tell me my inter2. My
Is it a
inter2
functional?
is a functional interface or a marker interface?
Functional.
So my inter2 is a functional interface or a marker interface? That's my question.
Functional.
Normally, you know what is marker interface? It does not contain anything. Just only you are going to start the curly brace and then you are going to end it without writing anything inside. I am also writing the same here. Now, can I call it as a marker interface or can I call it as a function interface?
Functional interface.
I can call it as a functional
You will
interface.
get
because
a
it
compile
contains-
time error, right?
It contains what? One abstract method that is inherited from the parent. What's the one abstract method? M1. It is inherited from where? Parent. Who is the
Parents.
parent? Inter1. It is inherited to what? Inter2. Am I clear with that? Yes.
Yes.
Now, can I write? @ functional interface? Can I write @ functional interface here? Can I write @ functional interface annotation here? Can I write like that?
Yes.
Yes. Because how many abstract methods are there in this interface? One.
One.
What is one abstract method? Then it is called as what interface only? That's why I can write @ function interface here, no problem. Okay? Understand clearly. Understand clearly. One functional interface can extend another functional interface or not, is my question. One functional interface can extend another functional interface or not?
No.
That's my question.
Yes.
Then what is your answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Example is there in front
Yes,
of.
sir.
Do remember this.
Maybe.
Do remember this point. One functional interface can extend another functional interface or not? Means what is your answer? Yes. One
Yes.
functional interface can extend another functional interface. I have a question. Consider. Think fastly. There is inter3 which extends inter1. I'm adding a new method, M3. Tell me now, inter3 is a functional interface or normal interface?
The normal interface.
It is a normal interface. It is a normal interface. It is a normal interface and it is not a functional interface. It is normal interface. But inter one is a functional interface. Now question is what? Can a normal interface extends functional interface? Can we do that? Yes, again. Because what is my inter 3? Normal interface. What is my inter 1? Functional interface. One normal interface can extend functional interface. One functional interface can extend another functional interface. Why not? Good. So many things you are getting. All these points I need to note. I will note. I'll note and I'll share. Okay. Observe it. I have a question to you. I have a question to you. Let's say I want to add a method. Okay. Let's say let's add the same thing. Now tell me that inter 2, is it a functional interface or it is a normal interface?
Functional
Functional interface.
This inter 2 is going to become like a normal interface or functional interface now?
Functional interface.
It is functional interface only. Yes or no? Right. Because two-string method syntax is matching with object
Object class.
Get class method.
two-string method. That's why still it is called what? Functional interface. Okay. I'll extend. I want to write new method. Tell me, my inter 2, is it a functional interface or not?
Yes.
This inter 2, is it a functional interface or not is my question.
Yes.
Because equals method is also available in object class. If any method is available in object class, that method if you write in the functional interface, but still it is called functional interface only. We can write object class methods in functional interface, correct? We can declare them as abstract. Now tell me, is it a function interface or not? Yes.
Yes.
Actual answer is no. Your answer is yes. But actual answer is what? No, it is not a function interface. This is not a function interface. No. Can you guess why?
Or extend interface 1.
Can you guess why?
So because this is the act like as a constructor overloading. I mean overloading, equal overloading.
Because they are
Can you guess why? Answer. See, in object class equals method is there. Correct. What is a parameter type of equals method in object class? What is the parameter type of? What is the parameter type of equals method in object class? Object. Object O. Parameter name can be O, O1, O2, O3, doesn't matter. But type is important. What type it is? Object. But tell me, my equals method type is what here? Employee. This is not matching with the syntax of
object
equals
class.
method in which class? Object class. Now you tell me, this interface contains how many abstract methods now? Two. One is inherited from inter 1 and other one is equals method with parameter employee. If a parameter is object, your answer is yes, because it's matching with the object class method. But now it is not matching with the object class method because I am writing what? Employee. Type is employee. Parameter type is different. That's why it is not called what? This interface is not called what? Function interface. And if I try to write @function interface, and if I write this code in my system, then definitely I'm going to get what? Compile time error for sure. For sure. Okay. Right. Look at this. Let us add. Let us check. Okay. Let us check. Everyone.
Sir, if suppose I have declare all object which is a normal interface class, normal interface, so that is also it's not too mandatory, sir.
Sorry. You have declared one interface. Okay.
Normal interface, and there I have also declare equal function.
Okay.
So that is also compulsory to override.
No. Because by default, every class will inherit the methods from parent class, right? The default parent for every class in Java is what? Object class.
Object class.
So if you don't override, the methods are inherited from parent class, no?
Yes, sir.
So then your class contains equals method definition.
Yes, sir.
That's why you are not going to get any error.
So this means if we work normal interface also, right, sir?
Yeah, for everyone, for normal interface or even for function interface also. Okay. See here.
Okay.
Yes, we should not count. You can declare, but you no need to count it as one more abstract method in the interface. Okay, because when you write a class by implementing interface, by default your class will inherit the methods from object class. Na? So these methods are going to come from object class definitely to your class. So you should not count it as an abstract method. You have to count only remaining methods. Yeah, let's see. So there is functional interface demo. Let's create some simple package. com.example. Guys, there is a package called com.example in which I am creating one new interface. Okay, I just want to name it as inter1. Okay, right. Look at this. My requirement is I want to include one abstract method called void m1 semicolon. Now tell me this interface has how many abstract methods? Single abstract method. That's why it is called, sorry, functional interface. For sure it is a functional interface, no doubt. Okay, good. I have a question. Is this interface is going to get the methods from object class automatically?
Yes.
I have created one interface called intra1, right? Okay. Will this interface also will get the methods from object class? Methods of
Yes.
object class are inherited to this interface also? Huh?
Yes.
Is it? Class A. Tell me, methods of object class are inherited to class A or not? Object class methods are inherited to this class A or not?
Yes.
Yes, inherited.
Yes, inherited.
Inherited to class A, but not
The
in the interface.
default parent class by default in Java, object class. Object class. Am I right or not? Good. Okay, place the cursor on class name, type Control T. It will show you the type hierarchy. For the type hierarchy, your class is what? A. Who is the parent of above? Object. Which means what? What do you understood? A is the child class of object. So methods are inherited from where? Object class to child class. From object class, the methods are inherited to the child class. Okay. Place the cursor on enter 1. Press Ctrl T. In the type hierarchy, enter 1 is shown, but on top of that, where is object? Not shown. Means what you understood? Object class is parent class by default only for classes, but not for interfaces. Are you able to follow me?
Yes.
That's important.
Yes.
Okay. Object class is a parent class for only classes in Java, but not for interfaces. There is no parent. If there is a parent, you have to explicitly declare it by using extends keyword. Otherwise, it does not have a parent. Able to follow me? Tell me who is a parent of inter1? Who is a parent for inter1? No parent. Inter1 is the top. No parent. Able to follow me?
Yes.
For example. So many things I can explain, but another 1 year it. Now, place the cursor on enter 2, press Ctrl T. Inter 2 is child. Who is a parent of inter 2? Inter 1.
Enter 1.
Not object, right?
Yes.
Very good. Good to know. Come to the point. Now, coming to the point here, guys. If I add void M2, then tell me, is it a function interface or normal interface?
Normal.
Normal.
Normal interface. But I am writing annotation called @functional interface, which is a new annotation added from Java 8. Whenever I added this annotation, immediately it is showing me one error. Compile time error is shown here. Invalid @function interface annotation. Inter1 is not a. It is not a
No.
functional
That's not it.
interface. Why? Because how many abstract methods are there? 2 abstract
2.
methods are there. Very good. I am writing return type object equals of object O. Why I am getting error again? Again, this interface has how many abstract methods? This interface now has how many abstract methods, guys? There are how many abstract methods are there in this interface? 2. What are the 2? M1 and
Equals.
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 Equals method is matching with the parent class method now, then why it is giving me an error? It is not matching. Who said it is not matching? Because in the object class, what is the return type of the method? Boolean.
Boolean.
Equals method type is what? Boolean. But what is my return type here?
Object.
That's why it is error. Let us consider it as Boolean. Tell me, is it a function interface or not? Yes, that's why you are not getting any error. Am I clear so far? Very good. Understand the point clearly. Okay. I don't have a class employee. First, I will do one thing. I'll write one simple class called employee without writing any variables or nothing. Okay, no problem. Now look at this. I want to name it as employee O. This is what I have explained to you, right? Tell me, I'm getting what error or not? Yes, why?
Yes.
Why? Because this is not a equals method of object class. It is not matching the equals method syntax in object class. In object class, equals method return type is Boolean. And equals method should contain a parameter of type object.
Object.
But I am writing parameter type employee, not match. That's why it is giving error. These are all the important things that you should consider while creating the function interface. Okay, let me add more. Now we want to understand more. Let us consider I'm creating one more interface. Interface name is inter2. And of course, it extends inter1, I will write. Okay. Now tell me, is it a marker interface or functional interface?
Functional interface.
It is a marker interface or it is a functional interface?
Functional interface.
It is a functional interface only. Why? Because inter2 extends what? Inter1. In inter1, how many abstract methods are there? One abstract method. Then tell me this method is inherited to what? Inter2.
Inter2.
Now inter2 also contains how many abstract methods? One abstract method. That's why it is called what type of interface? Okay, I will write
Functional interface.
annotation called what? @ functional interface. So tell me, are we getting any error?
No.
Because it is a functional
Functional interface.
Last, I want to add one more method called void m2. So whenever I declare a method m2, when I declare a method m2, then tell me I'm getting one compile time error at line number 4. Yes,
Yes.
there is a compile time error we are getting at line number 4. Yes, we are getting an error. m2, we are getting an error because this interface contains how many abstract methods now? Two abstract
Two.
methods. One is inherited from inter1 and one is declared in inter2. Total it contains m1 and m2. That's why we are getting error. Am I clear so far? Good. Our topic is to know about functional interface. Yes. Question. Come to the point. Okay. What is the difference between creating only one abstract method in interface and more than one abstract method in interface?
Creating a one interface act as a functional interface. More than one interface means normal interface.
That is definition. No, I'm asking about normally. What is the difference between creating only one abstract method in interface and creating more than one abstract method in interface?
To invoke lambda function.
What's the difference? Both are interfaces only. Okay, right?
We can add more than
Functional
one
interface,
method as an object
Single
class.
purpose.
That is in function interface, we can add more than one object class method. Still, it is called function interface only. I can
Yes.
add equals method, hash code method, toString method, but still it is called function interface only.
Right.
Okay. Just normally, if I'm creating an interface with one abstract method means
implementation class would be override the term.
now okay, which means
Which means
okay,
use the lambda, enable the
I
lambda
want to implement
expression.
single behavior.
SAM.
I want to implement how many behaviors? Single, one behavior, single behavior or single functionality. When I will create interface with 2 or 3 more abstract methods,
Multiple behaviors.
when I want to provide multiple behaviors through this interface. Are you able to get my point? Example,
Yes.
I am creating one interface with only one abstract method called connect. What's the abstract method? Connect. Then tell me, through this interface, how many behaviors I am providing? only single behavior. What is that? Connect, no disconnect, only connect. I'm creating one interface with two methods, connect, disconnect. How many abstract methods? Two. Now through this interface, how many behaviors I'm providing? Two behaviors. What and what? Connection,
Connect and disconnect.
disconnection. Are you able to follow me? So when should we
Yes.
create an interface with a single abstract method?
Need to single behavior.
When you want to define or when you want to provide how many behaviors for a class?
Single behavior.
Right. When you want to provide how many behaviors? Single behavior. If you want to provide a single behavior for something, for some class or whatever, then tell me, we have to create an interface with how many abstract methods? One abstract method. That is called function interface. Okay. Then tell me when function interfaces are created. When
When
functional interfaces are created,
we need single behavior.
provide a single behavior to another method or a
Another
class,
method.
whatever. To another method or a class. If it wants to provide a single behavior, then tell me what type of interface I'm going to create. Functional interface.
Functional interface.
Lot of things are there.
Yeah.
I'll try to explain one by one. I'll give example. I'll give you. Try to understand this because we are all aware of collections. We are all
Yes.
aware of what? Collections.
Collections.
In collections, we are all aware of sort method.
Yes.
List dot sort.
Yes.
Able to follow me?
Yes,
Array
yes.
list dot sort. Okay. Tell me to the sort method, we are going to provide comparator object as parameter. That's why I told yesterday to attend this session, everybody should have the knowledge of collections, not just names of the collections. Some good knowledge on collections. I can pass some salary comparator or name comparator to sort the employees on salaries or their names, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question to all of you. Tell me, comparator is a function interface or not, first of all? What do you say? Comparator, is it a functional interface in Java? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
I told even yesterday, I've shown you also with the Java P command. Correct? So tell me, comparator is what type of interface in Java, guys? It is a functional interface.
Interface.
Very good. Understand clearly. Get the point clearly. Okay? Understand. I have a question to you. This is sort method. To the sort method, I am providing one comparator object as a parameter. Of course, salary comparator,
Yes.
comparator object only.
We can
I'm
pass.
providing one comparator object as a parameter to which method? Sort method.
Sort.
Tell me, this comparator object will provide how many behaviors for sort method? Single behavior.
Single.
What is the single behavior? Sort the employees on salary order. Able to follow me?
Yes.
Sort the employees on what order? Then tell me, this sort method now can perform sorting on salary order and name order and ID order or only salary order?
Only salary
So
order.
how many
Only
behaviors
salary.
provided? Single
One.
behavior, because it is function interface, right? Means with the function interface, how many behaviors can be provided?
One.
Single behavior can be provided for a class or for a method, whatever it is. Okay. So when do we create function interfaces?
We need
We will
single
create functional
behavior.
interface whenever we want to provide how many behaviors? Single
Single
behavior
behavior.
through our interface. Then we should create. If you want to provide multiple behaviors, create normal
Got
interface.
normal interface.
Normal interface. These are all the important concepts that you guys need to learn. So I will not type the points again because it will take time. I have already all these And some more points are not there. I will add the new points, but let me copy the existing points which I taught for the previous batches. This is example 1. Okay, right? Example 1. Tell me how many, okay, in the interface, how many methods I have created? 3. M1, M2, M3. But M2 is a default
Default.
method. M3 is a
Static.
static method, and only one abstract method is there. That is called what? Void
Functional
M1.
interface.
Now, can I call this as functional interface or not?
Yes, functional interface.
Yes.
we can call.
Yes, we can call, because it contains how many abstract methods? Only
Only
one
one.
abstract method.
One
That's why we
abstract.
call it as what? Functional interface. The first example to you. Now look at the point here. The above interface has only one abstract method, so it is called as a functional interface. Let us consider the next example. If you look at this one, tell me this interface has how many abstract methods? 2. Who are they? M1 and
M2.
M2. Both are
M2.
abstract methods. M3 is a default method, but M1 and M2 are abstract methods. So, is it a functional interface or not?
No.
No. It is a normal interface. The above interface has 2 abstract methods, so it is a normal interface. Now, what is the purpose of this annotation called @ functional interface? It is to specify that an interface is a functional interface. If more than one abstract method is declared in the interface, then we will get the what time error? Compile time error. Compile time error. Am I clear with that? Okay. Tell me in the example 1. My interface is the name. M1 and M2 are what methods? 2 abstract methods. M3 is a default method, but I'm adding which annotation? @ function interface. So this example gets a compile time error because it has how many abstract methods? 2 abstract methods. Okay. Furthermore, okay, example 2. M1 and M2 and one default method M3. Tell me for example 2, will I get the compile time error? For this example 2, will I get the compile time error or not?
No.
Yes,
No.
No. Why?
Considered as a normal interface.
Considered as this interface will be considered by the compiler like a
normal interface.
Where is annotation there on top of it? No, right? That's why I've written my comment like this. This example does not get any error. It is going to become normal. It is considered as a normal interface. It is considered as a normal interface. That is example 2. Example 3. Tell me, is it a function interface? Yes. because it contains a single abstract method. Example 3 straightforward. Example 4. Is it a function interface?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Because looking like 3 abstract methods are there. But actually it has how many abstract methods? One only. Who
Only
is that
one.
one?
M1.
M1.
White one.
Remaining 2 are matching with
Object
object class method. So it is still called what? Functional
interface.
interface. No error. Even though this example has 3 abstract methods in the interface, but still it is a functional interface only. What is the reason behind it? The methods equals and hash code. Hash code. Both the methods are added as what methods? Abstract methods. But they are matching with the methods of object class. So if you add any object class methods as abstract methods in an interface, then they are not considered as abstract methods. That's why it is function interface. If a class implements this interface, then the class must override only which method? M1 method. But overriding what and what methods is optional? Equals method and hash code. Why? Because any of these 2 methods will be inherited from object class. Able to follow me? So which method is compulsory to override? M1 method. And what are the methods which are optional to override? One is equals method and other one is the hash code method. Both are optional. Next, I will add extension word. I'm adding next example. Some other example. Let's say example 5. Okay. At a functional interface, public interface inter1. Any name, otherwise my inter1. Okay. My inter1. Listen to this concept clearly. Okay, my inter1. Now here, one abstract method created called M1. Next, @ functional interface. Interface my inter2. Extends my inter1. Correct? Now, can we call it as, can we call my inter2 as a function interface or not? Means what is the answer?
Yes.
Yes, I'm writing here.
Yes.
Here, my inter2 is also a functional interface because it has inherited a single abstract method from the parent my inter1. From the parent my inter1. Am I clear with that? Next. A functional interface can extend another functional interface provided, remember, provided if no new abstract methods are declared in the child interface. If no new abstract methods are declared in the child interface. Tell me, who is a child interface now? My inter2. Who is a parent interface now? My inter1.
inter1.
Are you declaring any new abstract methods here? No.
No.
That's why it is
No.
function interface. So one function interface can extend another function interface.
inter1, it has hash code and equals method also. So if we extend inter1 and inter2, so do we have to extend all three?
Automatically inherited, na? Automatically, the three methods of my inter1 will be inherited to my inter2. That contains M1, that contains equals method, that contains hash code method. All the three inherited. But when you are implementing this interface into a class, you have to only override one method, M1. Remaining two methods, no need of overriding. They will come from object class. Good. Example 6. I will write. Okay, let's take same. My inter1 will be same, guys. But next interface, whatever I'm creating, interface my inter2 extends my inter1. Tell me now, is my inter2 is a functional interface or not? My inter2, can I call it as a functional interface?
Yes.
Can I call my inter2 as functional interface or not? Yes, because it does not contain any new abstract methods. How many abstract methods are inherited from the parent to the child? Only one. Who is that one? M1 method. So I can call it as what? Correct.
Functional interface.
Always think or check for annotation. I told annotation purpose clearly. Annotation purpose is give me the error, compile time error, if I'm adding more than one abstract method. That's the only purpose. Are you able to follow me? But it's not compulsory. If I don't write that annotation, is it not called a function interface? I'm not
It's
writing
called.
that annotation, but I have only one abstract method. Is it not called function interface?
It's called.
So called?
Called functional interface.
Of course, even though you are not writing annotation, but still it is. Because it contains how many abstract methods?
Only
one.
That's it. Guys, that's how you guys need to understand. I will tell you. But now, of course, my definition changes. Void M2. Now we understand. Then tell me, my inter2 is functional or not a functional?
Not a
Not
functional.
Not
Here.
function.
Normal.
My inter2 is not a functional interface. It will be considered as a
Normal interface.
So these are all what that you guys need to understand. Okay, right. Example 7, I will write. You tell me now. My inter2 is a functional interface or not?
It's a functional interface.
Yes.
How many abstract methods are there in my inter2?
Only one.
0.
Looking 3. But actually, how many are there?
One.
Actually, how many are there? 1.
One
Correct?
and one.
Answer is 2, not 1. For whom argument required? ToString doesn't. ToString method does not contain parameters. No parameters for toString.
Okay.
Hash code spelling different. You have to check everything.
Oh,
Hash
yes.
code C capital, na?
Yes.
Hash code method C letter capital in parent class, but I am writing C in lowercase now. Is it method overloading?
No.
Is it method overloading or not? What do you say? Final answer. Is this concept called method overloading? No.
No.
What is the rule in method overloading? Method name must be
Same.
Must
Same.
be ante not should be, right? Must means compulsory. Should
Yeah.
means may or may not. But method name
always
must be
case
same means
sensitive.
what? Uppercase letter, lowercase letter, everything should be considered. Guys, suppose I am writing example. Then consider and tell me here my inter 2 is a function interface or not? No, not. But if
No.
you're in C capital, yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's what I want to say.
It's very tricky.
But in this case, whose class implement, it is compulsory to override all three functions.
No. Only one you have to override. Remaining, it's optional. If you don't override, you will get them from parent class, object class.
Okay. So it's if normal, this is normal interface. So it is not given to. I mean, it is not forcing. No? So every class must be implement.
Again, for normal class also same. Every class by default has parent as a object class, and
Yes.
if you any methods that if you wish to override, you can override, and otherwise you can just get the parent version of the methods into your class. That's why if at all you want to compare two objects of your class like employee or customer or a product or order, if you want to compare them whether they are equal or not, you must override equals method, you must override hash code method. These are all the things you learned, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reason why we are overriding them. I'm just adding the remaining two methods are matching with the methods of object class. So far, we got a clarity on when we can call it as a functional interface. Okay. And what is the use of @ function interface? All these kind of things we got. This is the definitions of function interface and various tricky points to consider. Now, we want to enter into the concept called as a lambda expression. This one is very tricky. It all depends on how you guys are processing my statements. Okay. So I'll try to come in a way where you guys can able to catch it easily. Consider. Everyone try to understand this. I'll talk about that. Okay. Understand this. Tell me, I have a list of my requirement. I'm telling you, my requirement is with requirement, we'll try to derive the concept. Okay. My requirement is I have a list of 1,000 employees. List means array list. I have a list of 1,000 employees. Requirement 1. Requirement 1. Sort the employees. Of course, in ascending only, sort the employees based on their IDs. Requirement 2. Sort the employees based on their salaries. Writing simply sales means salaries. Okay, let's say two requirements. Tell me, how do you provide a solution for my two requirements? I have a list of 1,000 employees. Assume that I have array list in which 1,000 employees are there. List is ready. What to do next? Sort them. For the first requirement, my first requirement is sort the employees based on their IDs. Then my second requirement is what? I also want to sort the employees next based on their salary. First, I want to add requirement 1 and I want requirement 2. Okay, if I want to see the employees based on numbers order, I will sort on IDs. If I want to see the employees based on their salaries, then I will go for second requirement. Okay, second sorting technique. Tell me, what will you do for this requirement?
Comparative.
First question, will you use comparable or will you use comparator? Will you use comparable or will you use comparator, guys, online people?
Comparator.
Yeah. When comparable is suitable.
Default natural sorting order.
If you have only single sorting strategy in the application, then comparable is suitable. But I have one single sorting strategy or multiple sorting strategies. So how do you decide whether I should use comparable or comparator? The same concept. What's the concept? Based on how many sorting strategies are required. If a single sorting strategy is required, then use comparable. If more than one sorting strategy is required, then go for comparator. Based on that, we should decide to use either comparable or comparator. Understand? All these are important, sir. Now, requirement 1, sort the employees based on their IDs. Requirement 2, sort the employees based on their salaries. So can you guys tell me, how do you provide a solution for my two requirements? What will you do? First of all, will you use comparable or will you use comparator? Comparator. Because how many sorting requirements I am telling you? Two, more than one. Tell me next, second question. Second question, tell me, how do you provide solution for me to sort the employees based on their IDs first? What will you do for that? What you should do to sort the employees based on their IDs? First, you have to create one comparator class.
Comparator.
What you should create? One comparator class by implementing comparator interface. You know, comparator is one functional interface.
Yes.
It has one abstract method.
Yes.
Compare is the name of the method. Compare. We should override what? Compare method. And we should define the logic over there.
Yes.
Good. Tell me how many requirements I have? Two. Then tell me, can I implement both requirements in a single comparator? In a single class?
No.
Because comparator is what type of interface? Functional. Functional interface will provide how many behaviors at a time? Single behavior. Single behavior. Am I right or not? Then tell me, how many comparators you have to create? Two classes you have to create. One class is for ID comparator. Another class is for salary comparator. Am I right or not? For example, then I'll tell you why lambda expressions. Everybody need to listen clearly. Java 8 is most important. I am repeating again. Java 8 features, Java 8 coding is most important. Lambdas is basic. Just we are going to start now Lambda. This Lambda will continue to use in entire next features of all stream API, optional class, data time API, completable future, encoder. Everywhere nowadays you are going to find more Lambda expressions only. You learn Lambda 10 times. 11th time again there will be something to learn. But actually it is very simple.
Yes, yes.
No need to learn 10 times also. One time is enough. But still we won't get that type of clarity in the mind about that. Okay, try to listen. I'll give you in one step. You can remember it forever. See here. Public class. ID comparator. Implements comparator. Okay, of employee. Generic type na? Type parameter employee. You override, I am not writing. Just logic. Override which method? Compare. Compare method you override. Leave it. Next class. One more class required in the project, right? What comparator? Sal comparator for salary. Implements what, guys? Comparator, okay? Of what? Employee. Override what? Compare. Everyone, put your focus here. Am I clear with so far?
Yes.
Yes. I have a question to all of you. Now, how do you sort the employees based on ID? You have a list of 1000 employees, right? We have array list object. Tell me, how do you sort now based on IDs? First requirement. I'll write in a different code, different color here. Tell me. How can you sort now? Suppose you have a list of 1000 employees now. Tell me, how do you sort with based on ID? Array list dot ARR list dot. How many employees are there in this list? It's a list containing 1000 employees. Which method? Sort.
Sort.
Of. What should I pass as parameter?
Salary.
Now tell me, what should I do? I should pass
Salary data.
object.
Object.
Object. ID
Employee.
comparator. So new for creating object. ID comparator. Semicolon. Tell me, my list is sorted with based on what? IDs. Next time my requirement is to sort based on salaries. Now tell me, what will you do? Array list dot sort of new
salary comparator.
Sal comparator. Are you getting my point? Guys, I told I have only 2 requirements. How many requirements? 2. For satisfying the 2 requirements of my application, then tell me how many classes you have created?
2
classes you have created by implementing comparator. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Suppose my requirements are not 2, 20. What will you do? Like this, I am telling 20 requirements to you. How many requirements? 20. Sort the employees based on gender. Sort the employees based on joining date. Sort the employees based on names, based on departments, based on their last names, based on their first names, in ascending order, in descending order. How many requirements I'm giving you? 20. What will you do?
We need to write the 20 classes.
For each requirement, you should define one class.
Yes.
If there are 20 requirements, 20
Yes,
classes,
yes.
right? 20 requirements with ascending one time, descending one time. 20 plus 20, 40. Then how many classes? 40 classes. Are you able to follow me? This will increase more number of classes in the project. Am I right or not? It is going to increase number of classes in the project. If requirements are 20, 20 classes. If requirements are 100, 100 classes. Ascending, descending, 200 classes. You got the essence now? Did you guys got the concept right? Okay, very good. I have a question to you. You are creating class, I agree, by implementing this comparator. Tell me in this class, how many abstract methods you are overriding? One only, na? So you are creating a class just to override how many abstract methods? One single abstract method you want to override. For overriding a single abstract method, you are creating a class. And second thing is, number of classes are increasing. So we need a solution for this definitely. You know the answer. What is the answer, you know? You got a solution. What is the solution? Lambda is a solution. I'll tell you how lambda is a solution. But before I'm talking about lambda solution, there is another solution also available. Okay.
Inner classes.
Talk about that first. It is bit complicated when I'm explaining about other solution. But you can remember it and you can get a clarity. Suppose if you know that solution. That's why I'm going into that solution also. Without lambda also there is solution. Solution is, don't create classes like this. You create anonymous inner classes. What classes you create? Anonymous inner classes you can create. I'll tell you one example. Apply it for other examples. That's what I'm saying, nameless. Anonymous, what classes, tell me? Anonymous inner classes is another solution. Without writing classes like this, we can remove. No need of writing 100 classes. Instead of that, you can go for anonymous inner classes. Look at this case. I am going to explain that anonymous. Did you guys got the problem now? Yes. Tell me, you have one function interface. It has how many abstract methods? One abstract method. Tell me, to override one abstract method, you have to create a class, right? To implement the function interface, what is required? Class. In the class, how many abstract methods are overriding? One abstract method. It will provide how many behaviors? One behavior. And suppose you need multiple behaviors, means you have to create multiple classes. If I start creating multiple classes, then number of classes in the project will be increased. So there is a solution given. What is the best solution given? Lambda expression. In which version of Java? That too. But before Java 8. Okay, we have another solution also at that time. What's the solution? Anonymous inner classes. Look at this. If you know this, then I will continue further tomorrow with lambda. Lambdas are very, very important. If you don't know about lambda expressions, you can't write even a one line of code in the real time nowadays. You cannot understand even one line of code also in the real time, the business logics, if you don't have the knowledge of lambda expressions. Because nowadays all the coding is done based on Java 8 features. Slowly people also started writing code through Java 17 features. That's why I'm conducting this session for Java 8 and 17. If you know both of them, you can understand the code easily, right? Even you can answer the interviewer also very easily. ARR list dot sort. Look at this. New comparator of employee Understand clearly. Start the curly brace. Override the compare method. Write the logic. I'm not writing complete syntax, but I'm explaining. Compare method takes 2 parameters. Write the code here. Close this method. Close this definition part, anonymous definition part. Then you put sort method closing semicolon. You can see this is sort method. Parenthesis started here. Parenthesis closed here. It is totally one line of code for the compiler. Semicolon. Okay. But tell me inside. Comparator is an interface, right? For interface, we cannot create object. Don't confuse that I'm using new keyword for creating the object for interface. I am not using new keyword for creating the object for interface. I'm using new keyword to create the object for this implementation. Understand everybody clearly? Different color may be better. Okay, guys, tell me. Observe the green one now, the green box. Tell me, by using new keyword, am I creating the object for interface or am I creating the object for this implementation? I'm creating object for this implementation, not for the interface. Understand this point. If I write like this, if I pass this type of anonymous inner class definition to the sort method, then I no need of creating a separate class now. Instead of writing the separate class, I am writing like this. Okay. Now you tell me, do I need to write a class now? No. Directly what I can do? I can pass this anonymous inner class as a parameter to the method. Which method? Sort. This is, let us say, for comparing on IDs. How to compare on salaries now? How to compare on salaries now? Same thing. ARR list dot sort. Again, new comparator of employee. Start the curly brace. Override which method? Compare method. I don't have a space. That's why I'm only writing compare of O1 comma O2. Remaining is there, sir. I'm not writing because I have no space right now. I can close here. I can say parenthesis. Then I can say semicolon. Look at this sort method started here, guys. Start method is closed here. Am I clear with you? Did you guys are capturing what I'm trying to say? Tell me, first one is for sorting on IDs. First one is for sorting on what? IDs. Second one is for sorting on what? Salaries. Are you creating two classes now? No. You are not writing two classes. You are writing two anonymous inner classes. Able to follow me? If I write like this, the number of classes in my project I can reduce now. But this type of definitions will be very complicated. Suppose I have a method with 3 parameters, and for all the 3 anonymous definitions are required. It's very complicated. But presently my sort method contains how many parameters? 1 parameter, comparator. If there is a method with 3 parameters and both are functional interfaces, then for first parameter, anonymous. For second parameter, anonymous. For third parameter, anonymous. If you write all these many anonymous at a time, definitely somewhere you will do mistake. For sure. Okay, instead of writing curly brace for this, you write for that. It is very tricky, very difficult also. That's why what happened in Java 8 version? This is a problem faced by the developer. If I start writing classes, what is happening? Number of classes are getting increased. If I start writing coding like this, I am getting errors because of complexity. What's the solution given? Do one thing. You can write a very short. Actually, lambda is going to look like 1-2 lines only. Very short code, very concise code, and reusable code. Okay, reusable code. You can write by using lambda expressions. So, lambda expressions primary goal is what? Provide
One side of code.
Implementation for functional interface by without writing class. Suppose you have functional interface. You want to implement it. Don't write a class now. Instead of writing the class, what you can write? Lambda expression. That's it. Are you able to follow me? Now tell me how to implement functional interface now. By using lambda expression.
Lambda expression.
Implement the functional interface. No need of writing class. No need of writing this type of anonymous inner classes. No need of writing this much of complex code also. A very shortcut is provided. That shortcut is what? Writing the lambda expression. So what is the purpose of lambda expression? What is the purpose of lambda expression? Lambda expressions introduced to provide the implementation for functional interfaces by without writing classes. Don't write the class. Don't write anonymous inner class also. Just by using simple expression, you can define the implementation for a functional interface. And for that, Java has given a new solution in Java 8. And that is the most important one. That is called what? And do remember, lambda expressions are only used for what? To provide the implementation for a functional interface, not for normal interface. Sir, I have an interface with 3 abstract methods. I have an interface with 3 abstract methods. Can I use lambda expression to implement it? No. To use lambda expression, your interface must contain how many abstract methods only? 1, single only. Not more than 1, not less than 1. Exactly 1. If it contains exactly 1, it is called what type of interface? Functional interface. Now you got the essence of what? Why are you going to use lambda expression? The purpose of lambda expression is only to provide the implementation for functional interface by without writing a class. Without writing a class. And even without writing anonymous inner classes. Are you able to follow me? See how simple it is. I'll show you. Even though you don't know right now, at least you can compare previous one and this one. ARR list dot sort of O1 comma O2 arrow O1 dot compare to of O2. Or let's say O1 dot get name compare to O2 dot get name. semicolon. Previous one, this one, both are same. Previously, whatever anonymous definitions I have written, that and this both are same. This is called lambda expression. I'm highlighting this. That's it. Okay, which means what? With the lambda expressions, we can provide the implementation for functional interface easily by without creating a class or by without writing anonymous inner class definitions. With a shortcut, with a small kind of expressions, we can provide the implementation for the functional interfaces. And that concept name is called what? Lambda expressions. How to write lambda expression? How can I identify, first of all, I should start like this, I should write like this. These are all I'm going to cover you in the tomorrow session. And that is very, 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 very important session to learn this Java 8 features. Able to follow me, right? That's it for today, guys. We'll continue on tomorrow. Thank you.
So this class is recording and where we are uploading, sir? In YouTube we are seeing, or we need to purchase this separately, sir?
No. You will get into your, suppose if you are belongs to 87 or 88 JFSD, then it will be uploaded to your respective batches. You can able to get through portal. You can access through portal.
Yes, sir. I am part of 90, sir.
You are part of?
90 JFS.
Okay. 90 for 90 it is not uploaded because it is